Hi, welcome back everybody. It's Mike Newton. I'm out on the golf course and I've got some new wedges to review from Ben Hogan. So many of you enjoyed the videos I did with the Ben Hogan driver, the irons and also the fairway woods. So I've also got some wedges, the Equalizer wedges to review for you. They look really nice, so let's test them. Got some really good tight links turf here to really put them under that ultimate test and see how they perform. Okay, so just going to start off about 50 yards from this flag, slightly into the wind, really tight links lie. Greens are really firm. I'm going to throw myself straight into this 58 degree, just a nice little pitch into this hole. Initially, first thoughts, put this down by the golf ball. Again, I think I see this with a lot of wedges. They're just really nice shaped, aren't they? Beautiful rounded toe section. Very straight leading edge there. Some wedges you sort of see like a pronounced round edge. This is very sort of straight, so very much ties into the front of that hosel, straight line right through along that leading edge, which is quite nice. It gives a very good impression of it sitting like really quite sort of square. A little bit of sole relief on that front section, so it's not as sharp on that front leading edge with this 58 degree, because you don't want this digging too much. So that'll just help that bounce and just get this club working back out of this turf. Okay, so a little 50 yarder. Let's see how this feels. Oh, I've really nipped that one. Yeah, that feels superb, really beautiful feel. These are forged heads, so we're going to get that ultra soft sort of feel. We've got some million on the face. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a little bit more detail. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what's happening in this Equalizer wedge here from Ben Hogan. So lofts vary all the way from 48 degrees all the way through to 62 at 2 degree increments. So loads of loft options depending on your wedge makeup you want to put into your bag. Available in this lovely chrome finish, but also in the black finish as well, which again, personal preference there. No real difference of performance, just really basically the look of it. We've got some precision milling on the face and also in the grooves here, so getting very precise groove depth across all grooves, across all wedges. So really trying to keep that consistency of that spin coming up that club face, maybe from different strikes, but also from different lofts of wedges. We're seeing a carbon steel forged head, so we're getting that ultimate feel that we're sort of, you know, would really sort of look for in a wedge in a way for those real delicate shots, getting that maximum sort of feel out. And we've also got that V sole, which we saw in some of the irons in my reviews there, which I think just helps that turf interaction. So typical on there, hitting out of that real tight, linksy, hard surface. I think that's where the V sole will really come into its own, just trying to get that club working out. But at the same time, it'll also benefit if you play off a softer surface. You know, if you get that club working in and that leading edge gets a little bit diggy, or if you've got an angle of attack that's a little bit steeper, then you tend to produce more of a diggy sort of action coming through impact. So that V sole will help with that bounce of getting into the sole, but then exiting the sole as best as it possibly can, and that I think is really important in wedges. Okay, so let's give it a test out of this bunker. So quite close to this revetted lip of this bunker. Flag, got a little bit of room to work with, so I really want to try and sort of get this flying all the way up there if I can. Again, sits beautiful as you put it down. I'm opening this blade up a little bit more here, so we'll see how this sort of bounce sort of works out. This is the 58 degree. Face full of sand, but that's come out beautiful to about 5 or 6 foot. Gonna have to go for a shower now. Okay, so about 110 from the green here. I've got a 50 degree wedge, so again, really tight lie off this links turf. Let's just see how the feels and the reaction of the ball comes off on these full shots. Again, behind the ball sits beautiful, thickish top edge, but again, you don't really see a lot of that because it's obviously angled back. Lovely colour finish of the actual head itself. Oh, that feels stunning. Yeah, that feels really good there. Just coming off that club face, really sort of soft, really nice sort of sound to it. Flight was good. It looked like it had plenty of control on that as well. Okay, so I think this spot is a really good spot to really sort of test a wedge. Real clean run up here. There's nothing in my way. Cut really sort of tight, only probably about 5 or 6 paces on the green. So requiring just a little bump and run, a very delicate little shot. Wind's a little bit off the right, slightly downwind. I've got my 50 degree. I'm just going to really see how these wedges sort of feel, you know, get this sort of real control off the club. This is what I want. I don't want a wedge at this point being a bit fiery and just jumping away and being quick and off this club face. This is where you really want this sort of delicate sort of touches. Let's get over that hill. Yeah, just didn't quite hit that hard enough. The strike was really good there. I'm going to play one more shot. Just didn't quite give it that. I'm a bit scared of it because just over that brow, it's going to run away from me because the greens are really fast. That was a better one. Yeah, just over that hill. There we go. Just trickles down a little bit further. Lovely shot, great feel again, and that control. Okay, so again, for me, one of the ultimate tests, real links turf, very bare lie here. Not a lot to get that leading edge under. Got my 58 degree. I've got a little pot bunker to get over, and the flag is tucked pretty tight behind it. So this needs a sort of as much elevation as I can, but we always know that's tough from this particular lie. But let's give this one a go. I'm just going to try and float this. I'm just going to open the face a little bit, which is sometimes scary because that leading edge can just sort of sit up a little bit, and it does a little bit, to be fair. So I know I've just got to get under this, make sure the strike's right, and again, all about the control. Yeah, that stopped really quick there, to be fair. You might have just not quite seen that on camera there, but that's just flown a little bit longer past the flag, but stopped amazingly quickly. Just going to hit one more shot. Just hit that a fraction hard. Again, this ground is really hard this time of the year, so the club will always want to sort of just bounce through a little bit more. Yeah, I've nipped that one. Yeah, just come out a little bit lower there. Again, it's just pulling up quite nicely, so might have just missed those off camera. But again, the feel off the club face was fantastic. Definitely feel like I got a little bit of control there as that comes off from really the toughest of lies as well. Okay guys, so there we go. There's the Ben Hogan Equalizer wedges. I've got these in the chrome, available in the black as well. Loads of loft options from that 48 degree all the way through to 62 at 2 degree increments. Loads of choice for you guys to sort of dial in your wedge makeup. I think fantastic wedge, great feel, the look is lovely. There's nothing really wrong with that wedge, beautiful shape. It performs what I can see as good as any other wedge on the market. Very different price point, as we know with Ben Hogan. Their business model is a little bit different. They sell direct to the consumer, so you won't find these sat on the shelf in a retail store. It has its little challenges, possibly that you can't just come and have a little look at that wedge and see what it's like, but they do a demo program. So again, go and visit their website, go and check that out and see what they can offer in terms of maybe getting hold of some to demo before you then actually purchase. Available in full custom fits. You've got different shaft options, obviously the grips, lie angles, everything like that, so you can really sort of dial them into your requirements. Okay, let me know your thoughts. Hogan Equalizer wedge, is that something that you might sort of go out there and look? Are you playing the Ben Hogan brand at the moment? I actually get a lot of really good positive comments from the brand, or from you guys, should I say, about the brand on my recent videos of the driver, the fairway woods, and also the irons. So again, a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts as always. If you enjoyed the video, thanks very much for watching. Share it around, hit the like button. More importantly, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Very much appreciate it. Follow up with social media platforms, both Instagram and Twitter, and hopefully we'll catch up with you all very soon.